What's up, everybody? This is Azubuike with Edge Home Finance, and it's time for a borrower testimonial. I'm excited to have Nicole Clark with me from Houston, Texas. There she is.
Hey,
how you doing, Nicole?
Hi, Zoe.
How's it going? Hey, I see that you're in your house. How you liking it?
I am. Again, pardon me for my appearance.
That's okay.
If you know, Houston has had some bad weather over the past couple of days. So last night was my first official night in the house, and I loved it. So far, so good.
Awesome. Glad to hear. So I've got just 3 questions for you, and we'll just fly through them. The first question is, how did you hear about me? How did you hear about us? Where did the recommendation come from?
Oh, that is so crazy. I have a friend who had a coworker who actually bought their first home with you, I want to say late last year.
Okay.
And they both recommended me to you. The gentleman who went through you said he had such a great experience. And for me, it's really big for me to work with people that I know I can have really good communication skills with and be fully transparent with. And during our first interview or conversation, I don't know if you remember, but I think I made that very clear.
Yeah.
And what my standing was in regards to who I choose to work with. And of all the mortgage brokers whose applications I filled out, excuse my dog.
It's okay.
He wants to be on the camera. All the people, you were the only one who had empathy, you had personality, you had genuine care for what I wanted, what I was looking for, what I needed at that time. The process itself isn't easy. To begin with, of course, we start with the credit process, and you were very thorough in educating me on what I needed to do in order to get to the first steps of becoming a home owner. So that's why I chose you guys.
Right on. Good stuff. I love it. Okay, question number 2. What was your highs and lows throughout the experience?
Guys, this is not an understatement. Let me just let you know that right now. My team and I, and when I say my team, I mean Zoe, Jay, my realtor, my family. We all went through a lot with this process. I want to say that it started off really, really well. We all know COVID has hit the world extremely hard. So this is now what is being considered a seller's market. So for the inventory that is out there, it comes and it goes really quickly. So the first few weeks, I was extremely happy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to go look at homes now.
Yeah.
And as quickly as I looked at them was as quickly as they went. So I was left with picking a new build, which to me isn't bad because I was able to pick the finishes that I wanted. I was able to pick the build that I wanted, and it all worked out really, really well. That was the first month that was really good. And then we get into month 2 and month 3, where Houston and most of Texas really went through some really trying natural changes, natural disaster, natural changes, things of that nature. So it really put a delay on people who were having their homes built or were looking to move into their homes. And that first delay, of course, did not make me weary. It wasn't until we got to month 4, I want to say, when I was supposed to initially move into my house, which turned into month 5, month 6, and then I think we're in month 7. So officially I've moved in month 7 since I purchased put an escrow check down for earnest money down for the house. I will say that I really enjoyed the first half. The second half was not truly enjoyable. I was staying with friends, but of course, during that process, I really learned who was there as far as support is concerned. Jay and Zoe, two of my biggest supporters, two of my biggest cheerleaders through the process, as much as I wanted to give up. They just would not allow me to. My realtor as well. They continued to just push me and help me to understand that walking away just wasn't an option. I invested a lot of time, blood, sweat, tears into this project, into
And
this
money.
opportunity.
And at the process.
In the process.
Yeah.
And to just walk away, it wouldn't have any value for me. So I'm grateful again for all of you guys, because I wouldn't be here today. But yes, those are my trying times. Yeah. I wouldn't wish them on anyone. So
right. I love it. That's good stuff. Hey, that's real. That's the experience. But you've got a house now and the ownership of a house to show for it. And the future version of yourself is going to be very thankful that you stayed the course. So I'm super proud of you for doing that. Okay, last question, and I think I know the answer, but ask it anyway. Would you refer us?
Absolutely. No, I'm joking. Yeah. Absolutely, yes. Zoe will tell you, I've been promoting him since the first day I met him. He's probably had maybe about 20 people reach out to him already, saying, hey, I'm interested in buying a house. Yeah. What's really good about Zoe and his team is the fact that they are licensed in multiple states. So it really helps out for people that are interested, that I know, that don't necessarily live in Texas or the city of Houston. I commend Zoe and Jay for their personality, their perseverance, and their hard work and effort that they put into everything that they do. There wasn't a day of missed communication. If it wasn't just a, hey, good morning, guys, or hey, good morning, Nicole, just wanted to check on you, see if you're okay, if you have any questions. It was definitely business. Okay, Nicole, time to get this done. So they kept me on my toes. They kept me accountable for the things that I needed to get done. They kept me on a strict timeline, very strict, I'll tell you that. If anything needs to be done, they will absolutely reach out to you. So make sure you give them all lines of communication, cell phone, email, pigeon, SOS, all of that. But yes, I would recommend now. I've recommended then, and I will recommend going into the future. I absolutely adore you guys. You guys are awesome.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Nicole. Well, that wraps it for our borrower testimonial today. Nicole from Houston, Texas, thank you so much for being on with me.
Absolutely.
And, everyone else, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. If you found any of the content helpful, please subscribe, hit the notifications icon so that you can be informed of the next video upload. See you soon.